where are we heading this morning? We are heading to Lumberton, North Carolina for the year-end annual big tool auction sale down here by Lloyd Meekins. Now they also do, I believe, a big sale in, I think it's Florida, and I think it lasts like 2 or 3 days or a week. It's a long time, like it's multiple days, and it's freaking humongous. You'll have everything down here from backhoes, dump trucks, tractors, cars, trucks. Looked like today we had a whole bunch of wheels that I'm going down here to look at. Trailers, filing cabinets, desks. Sometimes you'll see some junk like sofas. I mean, you just literally never know what you're going to see down here. So it's always definitely important to make it. Now it's on the 28th of every single year of December, so it's 2 days after Christmas. So most people or business owners are still closed for that week between Christmas and New Year's. I know we are, and I know obviously a lot of people are, because this thing has a huge turnout normally. They have food, you know, normally, and then I'm gonna try to do some film and just kind of a walkthrough, just kind of show what's going on. It's pretty busy, hectic, fast-paced. Normally there's 2 auction trucks running around the yard, so sometimes it's a little hard to keep up. But they give you a book of all of your stuff, and you can bid online, but the online service and the online auction is absolutely terrible. So it's really one of them things where if you want to get it, you know, you have to be there. And also the stuff is, I mean, everything's used most of the time. There is overstock sometimes, like the local trailer places nearby, they'll bring a bunch of trailers down and put them through there and then sell them for auction pricing. It's crazy. There'll be like a plant, like an industrial plant or something closed down, and they'll sell everything. The school system might sell off a whole bunch of stuff. You just literally never know what you're going to see. So sit back, watch this. Maybe you'll learn something if you're near Lumberton, North Carolina, you want to make the drive, or if you want to look up Lloyd Meekins auction near you. If there is one, they normally have 4 a year, so it's quarterly. A lot of business owners go to this. This is how we get our tools, ladders, you know, stuff that wear and tear like that we don't want to pay full price for new. It's just going to get beat up. I have bought a good bit from here, and then a buddy of mine has bought a ton from here. I've seen him buy excavators, trucks, everything. So it's pretty interesting. Sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already done that. Let me know if you've ever heard of this place, or if there's one near you, or if you're from Lumberton, North Carolina. And maybe I can show y'all something that you didn't even know existed. Enjoy.
Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. I tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back.
Here we are. You can hear all the dump trucks running, all the tractors running. They've got everything cranked up, got everything warming up for the day. Ton of people here already. Parking lot slammed full. Tons of truck and trailers lined up for everybody that's probably coming to buy tractors and heavy equipment, and there's a whole line just to get in. So looks like it's gonna be a long day. All right, so we got our number, we got registered, got signed up. Man, there's a lot. Boy, this book is thick, son. There's a lot of stuff to go through today. So we're gonna head over here to the small items first and look through them, because they'll start auctioning them off first. It actually looks like they're already starting to get ready to roll. So we're gonna look through what they got over here, and then we'll start combing through all the big heavy equipment, cars, trucks, everything like that. Anybody never know what they're gonna have here is a little helicopter.
Buyer's premium, everything sells as is. If you don't have a buyer number, run get you one.
All right, going to lot number 602. All right, Ed, having it out of there, number 603 it is, ain't it? 602. 602. All right, how you gonna get for it? Having it out of there, line number 602. Ed, $2, $2, $2, $2, sold dollar bill number 45, dollar bill number 45. Going to lot number 603. And right there, sauls and all, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, sold $2 bill, Billy. 150. 450. $43.7. Going to lot 621. Got a cover rim. All right, right there, number 7. Cover rim. Who's in number 2? You know what I mean? 621. Yep, Billy, 20 to buy, 20 sold there, John, $20. 200. Going to lot 631, car rim. $2, $2, $2, $2, sold $750, 200. All right, going to lot number 632, got a car rim, $10, 15. $10, 15, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, got 4 Continental tires and rims.
25.
25, 30, 30, 40, 50, 75, sold $150, bill.
905.
905. On the lot number 669.
from me. I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear.
$100 bid now, $100 bid, $100 bid, $100 bid, sold $70 on the net. Master drop bid. Yes, we're not running these batteries in it. $1,000, $8,000 one now, $500, $600, $700, $700 bid.
tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. I tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. Tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. I tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. Tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. I tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away.
Line number 85. All right, selling that bucket there. Here, having it under there, not 80-pound bear. Here, having it under there, cat there.
$18.14 the buyer. $8.28. You got a antique boat bin. Hey, Robert with that. Nice one there. Rotate there, Robert.
Tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear.
So that trailer that sold, when it come up on the block online, if you weren't there in person, it only showed one picture. Now, if you go to the catalog, which is separate from when it's actually rolling across the block, on the computer or on the block, it shows 3 pictures, but it don't show the damage good. So that trailer was wrecked, as you can see. It was jackknifed when it jackknifed, it actually jackknifed so hard that it did bend one of the metal pieces to the tongue. Your tongue on front of your trailer has 3 pieces, one down the center and 2 diagonals on each side. It bent one of the diagonals. I was gonna possibly try to buy the trailer if it went, I don't know, $2,000, $3,000 maybe max, you know, and fix everything, because I paid $400 for my last enclosed trailer that I have at the shop that I have not fixed yet, that I will do a video on one day probably. So I'm just not, and that was for my IA. So, you know, I would have gave that for it, but they didn't announce anything about it being damaged or anything to the buyer online. The only people that were hitting it and running that bid up were online buyers, because you can see in the picture that like the sheet metal is damaged, but you can't tell really how hard it's been jackknifed. So that's another thing about the disadvantage to trying to bid online and not coming and putting in the work and actually coming and, you know, looking the thing over, is you miss stuff like that, and somebody's probably gonna be pissed off. They paid $6,000 or something, whatever, you've seen it, I posted it, and by the time they make the drive to pick it up and then take it back wherever it's going, they're gonna be pissed off. The wood inside the trailer in the front is actually buckled where it jackknifed it so hard. It was probably involved in a wreck and the truck probably jackknifed, but the floor actually buckled, and that was probably like 3/4 plywood. You know, it was buckled up, so it's fixable. I mean, I fix everything all the time, but I don't think somebody's gonna be happy paying over $6,000 plus having to fix that kind of damage. So playing with this stuff online is always not, it's not smart. It's not like IA, it's a whole different monster. This auction's out in the middle of nowhere. Service sucks. Their online auction format sucks. Like, you need to be in person.
150, 150, 175, 175, 2 to the high, 2 to the high, 3 now high, 5 to the high, 4 probably to go 4, let's go.
Make sure you stay tuned, because I'm going to drop this video, just kind of what the auction is, and then I'm actually going to do another one on what we bought, probably what we bought. I know I will do a video on 2 items that I bought, flipping them, and hopefully the profits that can be made on these small items. The bigger one, I don't know if I'm going to drop that in the same video or save that for its own, because it's actually a good possibility that it's going to be a actual truck build on this channel, under our dealership name. So yeah, all right, so that's a wrap. I am out of here. I did not make the cutoff to pick up my stuff, so if you don't live nearby and you don't get your stuff out in time when they lock the gates, 5 o'clock when they close the gates and don't let nobody else in, then you actually have to come back again to pick the stuff up. So not a big deal. I bought a pretty bigger purchase that's not going to just fit in the back of the truck or the little utility trailer I brought with me today. I brought the little trailer because I wasn't planning on buying much, and I had under $500 cash in my pocket because I wasn't going to spend that much, and I actually ended up spending a couple thousand. So I still would have to come back another day with a certified check for the item that I did purchase to pay for it, and bring an employee of mine to pick it up. So not the end of the world. I wish I would have kind of known that I wasn't going to make the gate cutoff. I thought I was going to cut it close, but I thought I could make it because I just wouldn't have paid for anything today and stood in the line. But busy day, hectic. I did almost 10,000 steps. I'm gonna post it actually because that's all auction steps. It's crazy the amount of walking that you do sometimes, but it's a good deal. I don't know how anybody could be a business owner, honestly, and not go to these things, because a lot of the people at these things are business owners also, where they're buying up tools or equipment or just anything, you know, and it definitely, if you got employees and stuff, that can be rough on your items. It can definitely help you get ahead, not having to pay retail or full price and being able to buy a lot of used stuff. It's basically like a big yard sale, but there are stuff that's brand new, such as all of the excavator buckets, bobcat buckets. There was a couple trailers out there that were brand new, so all that stuff is, you know, brand spanking new. You know, and then there's stuff that's complete junk, and then there's some pretty cool stuff that goes way too high. So there's no way to tell the prices. There's no way to tell what's going to have. Even if you look online, they don't put everything online. So you have to go. Like, there's no way around it. And if you deal with the online stuff, with online bidding, it's just not that great at all. You know, and it's just not worth it. Get your butt in the car early in the morning, make the drive, and try to get you some items for a deal. So on this channel, you know, I'm gonna keep bringing you all of these places that I've been going to for years now and not really told the public. All the information I know, knowledge, everything is what I'm gonna keep putting on this channel. So if you're watching this stuff, hit the subscribe button and the notifications, because you're probably gonna pick up something that's valuable that took me years to learn, to meet people, connects, you know, because this stuff like this is not, it's not broadcasted everywhere. I mean, I knew somebody who knew of it to get, you know, to find out about it and get the info. It's online, it's open to the public, but if you don't know nobody, it's not like you're gonna see it on when you're sitting there watching your football game or whatever y'all watch, YouTube. You're not gonna see it on a YouTube ad. So yeah, Lumberton, North Carolina, we're heading back to Wilmington. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I appreciate y'all putting in the watch hours and subscribing and helping grow this channel. I'm out.